Now that we have some course content ready, you can keep adding more content during the duration of the semester. It is now time to enroll students in the course. Again, remember that this course is currently unpublished. You need to publish the course before your students can access it. For that, you need to go here and click on publish. And similarly, once you enter a course, all the content you prepared in the sections are also not published. Even now, the students cannot see what is within this section until you click on publish here. Now that we have published, it's time to add students. So to add students to your course, there are two ways in which you can add student. One is where you yourself will enroll students via uploading a spreadsheet. This is the most preferred way because this gives you complete control over who is in your course, and we strongly recommend it. The other way is where students themselves sign up for an account on Bodhitree and then they enroll in your course. And if your course is a moderated course, you have to give explicit permission for them to be approved. Let's see both. So for that, you have to go to course management. Under this, there is a tab called people. So I'm going to click on this. Here it says enroll students. You need to select a CSV file. Those who are not familiar with CSV, it's a very simple file format where all the fields are just separated by comma. You can create such files using Excel as well as Google Sheets or even OpenOffice. When you are saving these files, you have to select the format as CSV. Here is a sample CSV file. Again, this file you can open it in Excel, OpenOffice as well as Google Sheets. So let me open this. So let me open it with Excel. So this is how it looks. Let me make it slightly better. So I'm just clicking this so that all the columns expand well. And this is some notes about how to use this file. So this also, let me expand it so that you can read it well. So what this is saying is that the first two columns are compulsory. In other words, you need to specify the name and the email to create student accounts. And the headers for these columns have to be name and email. That is what this is saying. The other columns C, D, E on are optional. That is, these are not compulsory. But we strongly recommend that you use roll number as a third column. This is because lot of processing of spreadsheets can be easily managed through roll numbers. Bodhitree, you can download lot of activity that happens on Bodhitree in the form of spreadsheets, and if a roll number field is there, you can easily match students with your other sheets. You can do further processing by sorting based on roll number and so on. So roll number is a highly recommended field. Beyond this, others are totally optional. Sometimes we divide the class into batches and you may also name these batches. So these headers are totally up to you. Instead of a group, you can call it a batch. Instead of a house, you can call it something else. Doesn't matter, and you can specify these columns also. What happens in this case is that student account is tagged with these headers and what value they have. So this is the file I will use to enroll students. I plan on enrolling 3 students. This is their names. These are their email addresses. As recommended, roll number is a very good thing to include. So I have included roll number as well. Other columns dealing with group and houses. This is optional, but to show you how things look, I have included it. So let me upload this file. So I'm selecting that particular CSV and I'm clicking on enroll. So what this is saying is that 2 new users successfully registered and notified through email, and 3 students successfully enrolled in course. Now, why is it that only 2 were notified? Because one user is already has an account on Bodhitree. So in other words, among the 3 students, one user already has an account on Bodhitree, 2 did not have. Thereby, for the 2 new users, emails were sent for them to get an account, and all 3 students have been enrolled in this particular course. So to see which students are enrolled in my course, I am clicking on approved students, and as you can see, 3 students are enrolled, and here are some details about them. If any of these students you don't want to be in their course, you can select the student and deregister them. They will be removed from your course. So this is one way to enroll students, which is via a CSV file based upload. There is another way also to enroll students. So let's see that. So in this case, you can ask your students to sign up on Bodhitree. You should ask the students to visit the same URL as the one in which you have an instructor account. This is very important. If you have an instructor account on one server and ask them to register on some other server, things won't work. Pass on the same URL as where you have your instructor account and ask them to sign up. So they need to click here and they need to enter very simple information, just name, email address and password. And when they sign up, they are going to get an email. After they verify their email, they can sign in using their email and password on the screen. So let me sign in with some student account. So this student account already is registered in one course. This is not the course I want the student to enroll in. So let me go here. And this is the course which we created, and there is an enroll button here. So the student will enroll using this. But remember, we set that course to be a moderated course. Thereby the student cannot get into the course until you approve, you as an instructor approve. Had it been an open course, the student would have directly gotten into the course and seen the material that you have uploaded. But because it is a moderated course, you have to approve. So let's see how to do that. So under course management people, there is something here called pending students. So when you click on it, you can see that someone with this name, with this account has tried to register in your course. So you can select the student and click approve. And this student will also now appear. As you can see here, this student has also appeared. So this is how you enroll students through CSV file, or let students sign up, and then here you can approve the students. One other thing you can do using the people's interface is to add TAs. TAs are teaching assistants, and these can help manage the course. So their privileges are more or less same as that of the instructor. So be very careful whom you add as TA, because they will act as instructors henceforth. In order to add TAs to a course, one thing which is a little bit not very user friendly is that you have to enroll the TAs as students first. In other words, in this CSV file, when you are adding the students, you should also include the TA details as well, and then upload this particular file, or ask the TAs to sign up and approve them via this pending students list. All in all, these TAs have to appear in this approved students. So that is the first step. First step is that a TA should be a student before you can add them as a TA. Then you can go to this add TAs tab. So let me search for the name of the student. So this is the student. I can select the student and then say approve. And this student is now a TA. So I am the instructor. This is a TA, but as I said, we don't distinguish. So whatever appears here, they all have instructor privileges. So with this, we are done with this People's tab, where we have seen how to add students as well as how to add TAs to the given course.